Hello and welcome to Special Triangles. Today we're going to look at special isosceles right triangles where we have a 45 degrees, and 90 degrees. These triangles are not like all the other little children triangles in that they always have 45, 45, and they're probably as kids like, "Mom, I'm different from all the other triangles. They all have different angles and mine are the same." And Mom says, "No, you're not different. You're special. You're just special. Some of us are just special." And these triangles are special in that they always have certain relationships that make it easy for us to do math problems with. So let's look at this. Let's say we have a square that's x, 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 x. If I draw the diagonal straight through there, okay, this diagonal, that's like, we'll call that the hypotenuse C. This will cut this into 45 degrees and 45 degrees and 45 degrees and 45 degrees, and it gives right angles here. So this triangle here has 45, 45, 90. And we can figure out what this hypotenuse always needs to be, because by Pythagorean theorem, x squared plus x squared has to equal the hypotenuse squared. So that makes 2x squared equals c squared. And now to get c by itself, I could just take the square root of both sides. And because these are multiplied together, I can do that. The square root of 2 is just square root of 2, that's irrational. Square root of x squared is just x, and this is c. So we could write that c will always equal x times the square root of 2. X times the square root of 2. So depending on how big this square is and what x is, it's always going to have this relationship of x square root of 2. Make sure you copy down this triangle in your notes, so that we have it. What this really means is that if x is 3, then 3, well then the hypotenuse must be 3 times the square root of 2. If x was 5, well then 5 times the square root of 2. It'll always have that same relationship. Okay? So a couple examples, 3 examples. Let's say we want to find x here. Is x the hypotenuse or a leg? Well, it's across from the 90 degrees, so it's a hypotenuse. So this is a leg, and this is a leg, so this must be x and x, so these have to be the same. And this, then, is going to be 8 square roots of 2, whatever x is, times the square root of 2. So I found the hypotenuse there is 8 square roots of 2. And we can do that. We can punch it up as a decimal if you like. That's okay. I don't have my calculator handy, but we can do a decimal approximation as well. This one, we have a leg, and they give us the hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse will equal x square roots of 2. So to get x by itself, I can just divide by square root of 2. And I can get my answer as x equals 5 divided by square root of 2. It's okay for us to leave it like that. We could also do a decimal. It's about like 3.53, I think, if I remember right. But this is our answer here for x. Okay? And the last one, we've got a word problem here. Jan is cutting a square of material for a tablecloth. So we've got a square. That's an important word. Something's going to be x, 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 right? The table's diagonal is 36 inches. Okay, so we've got the table, and the table, we'll say this is the table. Its diagonal is 36 inches. She wants the diagonal of the tablecloth to be an extra 10 inches. So it'll hang over. So it needs to be a little bigger. So let's do tablecloth a little bit bigger. And we'll make that one to be 36 plus 10. Oops. 36 plus 10. This is going to be 46 inches now. So it's a little bit bigger. How big should she cut this tablecloth? How big should this square be? We want to know x, 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 x. Well, so we can just use this part of the triangle. It's going to look like this. 45, 45, 90, 46. So to find x, we know that 46 would have to be equal to x square roots of 2. So divide by square root of 2 on both sides. X equals 46 divided by square root of 2. Just get the calculator. Got it. 46 divided by square root of 2. And we have 32.5. So each side here, 32.5, 32.5. These triangles are pretty easy if you can get this relationship down of x, x, x squared of 2. Have a great day.